Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be talking to Liben here again. Hello there, need something? I'm here to do business. The item needed today are as such. I can confirm the exchange. Now this should allow me to claim this right here somehow. Why isn't it letting me? Oh, there we go. Cool. So, I've got plenty of Primo Gems and stuff. I'm now going to actually do this commission right here, the Cat's Trail. And the reason why I actually didn't do this commission off camera is because it says to talk to Neko. And from my understanding, because I decided to look up like all the quests and whatnot in Inazuma, you need to do like 2 or 3 commissions for Neko in order to be able to get another quest from him, or her rather. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, here's Neko. You time your arrival well. I was just fretting about something. What's the matter? Do you recall that child, Kanbumaru? That little rascal went off to play nearby and has not returned. I am most worried. Please help to search for Kanbumaru and bring him back. Consider it done. Wonderful. Remember, you need to find Kanbumaru and bring him back. I'll do just that. Neko said Kanbumaru should be around here somewhere. Listen, it sounds like there's a little kid nearby. I can't read that fast. Okay, so it's probably over here somewhere. Just based off of that thing that says distance from target at the top. So, it's clearly somewhere in this general direction. It's down here, isn't it? Somewhere down here. Oh, there the cat is. Whoa, jumped right in your arms, didn't it? Ah, crap. Why are you leading me away from the island? Crazy things, you're supposed to help me get up here, not do that to me. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and talk to Neko. But yeah, I figured I'd do this because I didn't want to miss out on any of Neko's side quests. I consider this to be kind of like Neko's side quest, or a continuation of it. How does your task go? Have you found Kanbumaru? Shouldn't. Kanbumaru jumps out of your arms and disappears again. Wait, what? It's run off again. I'll go get it back. No, there's no need to give chase. It is me that child is still angry at. I will teach them a lesson personally later. It is almost old enough to be an adult cat. Why is it still so stubborn? Try saying that 3 times fast. What would we do if it frightened the humans coming to the shrine? Right, this is for you as thanks for your help. Why can't this child be as teachable as Meshi? I don't know. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do, now that that is done, so I'm actually going to go claim my reward at the Adventurers Guild, and then after that, I'm going to go ahead and start up Gorou's, hangout event. So, there we go. Okay, the Adventurers Guild is right over here, and oh, look at this! It's these guys, the gourmet people or whatever. Let's talk to Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
And claim the daily commission.
Today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Why, thank you. I'm getting more and more Primo Gems. I was going to do Gorou's hangout event, which... yeah, it's right down here. I'm actually going to start it up first. So... begin hangout. Now, where does that want me to go? Oh, it's actually really close by. Right down there. But first things first, let's talk to Zhudong here. Hey, traveler, this way. I've been looking for you. That's right, you are... We're the Gourmet Supremos. All-Star Gourmet. It's not like we haven't met them before several times. As I said, who would remember such a silly name? Really? I think it's quite memorable. That's just because Zhudong talks about it every day. Ha ha ha, a good name is not easy to come by. Of course, I have to keep repeating it. What other names did you have before? I came up with a lot of names, like Pika Pika Rice Team and Gulu Gulu Desert Team. Dessert Team, I mean. I really don't understand why you Mondstadters like to make these ridiculous names. Sweetie Flowery, Calla Lily, Wolfhook Fruity. You can also call me Julie Julie. What? Julie, can you please act normal? Because these kinds of names are memorable. See, you remember it right away. Actually, I don't remember any of the names that he came up with. Except for the Pika Pika thing. Well, actually, I don't even remember anything beyond that. Haha, so Liyue's Julian Chili Li must have been named by a Mondstadter, right? That's weird. No, that's totally different. This is simply to highlight the spiciness of the Julian Chili Li. That's why we use the double E. It makes perfect sense. Not really. That makes no sense, I agree, Parvena. How does that highlight the spiciness of the Julian chili? Well, I think it sounds cute. Ha ha ha. Anyway, if it's memorable, it is a good name. Are you related to Neko? Alright, let's not talk about that. Traveler, we'd like to ask you a favor. Of course you would. We want to cook something special with the local ingredients of Inazuma. In order to ensure the freshness of the food, we are going to collect the ingredients in the forest north of the city. But I heard there are many monsters over there, so I'd like to invite you to come with us. Other than the reward, we'll take care of your meals. What do you say? Would you like to help? What kind of ingredients do you want to collect? Let's decide when we get there. No, let's decide now. Making food with unknown ingredients is the principle of Gourmet Supremos. Darn you. To put it bluntly, this guy never thinks about what kind of food he's going to make, or what kind of ingredients he's looking for. He just goes with the flow. Ha ha ha, you're not wrong. But no matter what the ingredients are, I'll be able to cook something delicious. Thank you, traveler. You could have told me now, and I would have just handed you the ingredients. I'm like 90% certain that I have everything he wants, unless he wants like fresh, quote-unquote, ingredients. And then it's a different matter, but it's still basically the same thing. It's annoying that they do that. Oh, I think this is it. I heard that there are many fresh ingredients here. Why are we looking for ingredients here in the forest? I heard people in Inazuma cook with sakura blooms. Shouldn't we go directly to cherry trees? Come on, let's keep looking on ahead. I can't read all of that, unfortunately, so... whatever. Those monsters have all been knocked down. What monsters? Whatever. Oh. There's this guy that doesn't have a name. Yet, anyways. What can I do for you? Excuse me, you are... I'm Kame Munehisa. I am just passing by. Wow, this guy dresses like a samurai. Is this samurai? Is he the samurai from the shogunate? I heard that the shogunate's attitude towards outlanders is quite subtle. Don't worry. I've left the shogunate. I'm no longer a samurai. I often come here to look for food, but today I noticed monsters wandering around. They've taken all the food around here, so I had to destroy them. How often do you come here? There are not many monsters around here usually. I often come here to pick fruits or hunt. Well, that's all I have to say. After killing these monsters, the other ones around here won't dare to come here for a while. If you are also looking for food, you can look around. I only took what I need. There should be something left. Well, goodbye. Did he just leave? Did he just leave just like that? His behavior is exactly like the samurai I heard about before. Well, but what does he mean? He's left the shogunate. Samurai who've left the shogunate are, like the Kairagi. Yes, I also heard that some samurai who left the shogunate wander around and rob people in the streets for a living. Although he doesn't look like a bad guy, we'd better stay vigilant. Alright. Aren't we here to look for ingredients? But judging from the current situation, we'd better not go any further, in case it gets dangerous. This traveler has been escorting us for such a long time. Let's cook something here, have a short break, and then we'll head back to town. The guy said that there are still ingredients left behind, right? Let's look around. Okay. Look for cooking ingredients. Well, this should be... Okay, it's not as difficult as I thought. Oh, look at all these hilly churls. I didn't notice them before. These condiments look usable, at least. There are some ingredients here. From the looks of things, I can't keep up with what they're saying. I apologize. I was going to look for some fresh ingredients. Anyway, these will do. I'm sorry, I wanted to cook something nice for you, but now I guess we'll have to make do with these. It's fine. You worked hard escorting us. It's fine is not an acceptable answer. I'll remember this and treat you to a nice meal next time. Julie, is the soup ready? Remember not to let Parvena... No, just let the soup simmer quietly. It's fine, I'm seasoning this soup according to my improved recipe. I'm just adding a little bit of seasoning. I don't understand your improved recipe. Stop it! Zhudang, come over here. Parvena, hey, what kind of strange seasoning are you putting in? Strange seasoning? This is my special sauce. This is the result of my thesis research. I don't need that. Let's just eat something ordinary today. Julie, stop her! Amidst the chaos, Zhudang somehow manages to do something, because I can't read that fast. Humph. What do you know? Fine. Let me fine-tune this. I'm going to make the ultimate seasoning that will make any dish delicious. I don't think that's possible. Ultimate seasoning. Is something like that really possible? No one has ever done it. That's why I'm going to do it. That's why I'm going to. I'll show those stuck-up unbelievers at the academia. Haha, well, I look forward to it. By the way, traveler, thank you for spending all this time running around with us. Thank you. I'll prepare a takeaway for you. You've got to have enough food when you are adventuring out there. Next time we meet, I will treat you to a nice meal. Okay, that's that done. Now it's time to go ahead and do the first part of this quest for Gorou. Talk to Gorou. You meet Gorou and Yai Miko near Yai Publishing House. Gorou seems to be somewhat troubled. Okay, cool. And Yai Miko.
I really can't recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the fur on your tail is silky smooth. A gorgeous tail like yours deserves lots of tender, loving care. Don't you agree?
No need. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
You say that, but do I see your ears saying otherwise? Although your tail isn't professionally maintained, the fur doesn't look dry and coarse. To me, this says you like to take care of it.
This is going to be a weird one, isn't it?
I'm also guessing that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to sleep.
How do you know? Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general of Watatsumi Island. How could I do such a thing?
Oh, it's okay. There's no need to be embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up to a soft tail while sleeping is quite natural.
Really? Wait, no. Why are we still on this topic? In fact, why am I even here talking about tails with you in the first place?
Why? Because you are blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's why. I think it's very cute.
Ugh, I'm trapped. How do I get out of this?
Alright, that's enough.
It's you! Oh, thank goodness. Please save me.
Oh, and how is my favorite little one doing, I didn't expect to meet you here. We were just talking about tails. Gorou has a beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to stroke it?
Look warily at Yaimiko.
Don't be nervous. Just follow your heart's desire.
He's not going to fall for it. We've fought side by side.
Pardon me. Lady Gucci, we have completed the matter you instructed us about previously. We have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it in front of the store. All right, I won't tease the two of you any further. Do make the most of your trip here, won't you? Quite a lot has changed. I wish you both a fun-filled time on Narukami Island.
Yaimiko and Yai Publishing House editor depart.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something? Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yai Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before. I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her.
Do you know Yaimiko as well?
I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is strangely intimidating. I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess this is a weakness of mine.
Why don't I help you overcome this weakness?
Really? That would be great. To be honest, this is something that's always worried me. If the soldiers ever saw me in this kind of embarrassing situation, they'd be very disappointed. So, I have to overcome it. For their sake. As soon as I've worked through this, let's go take on Yaimiko again.
Okay, if I'd chosen the top option there, where it was like ignoring Yaimiko or whatever, this probably would have turned out very differently.
First things first, though. Do you have any ideas on where to begin?
We can start with some theoretical study, or I can act as a personality you find difficult to deal with. Let's go with, we can start with some theoretical study.
Good plan. Start by studying some theory, address the fear at its root, and then I'll have nothing to be afraid of.
That might have been another split-off point.
But where would I go to learn about this? I wouldn't know anyone on Narukami Island. Oh, let's go back to Watatsumi Island and ask around there.
Okay then. So all the way over to Watatsumi, huh? Okay, he's down there, from what I can see. Or somebody's here. Shuhei, huh?
Whew. I feel more at ease on Watatsumi Island. I had an idea on the way here. Many of my army comrades are older than me, and I'm sure that handling this kind of situation must be second nature to them by now. So I thought we could go ask them for advice. But I can't just go to them and say, hey, I'm no good at this. So instead, I'm going to go with a cover story. That I'm asking for a friend.
You tell Shuhei about how all this happened.
I see. So, you're saying that your friend, sorry, is having some trouble with a certain someone who has an intense personality?
Yes. So I'm here on my friend's behalf to ask you for advice on a coping strategy.
Based on my experience, the easiest way to deal with people like that is just go through the motions.
What's the logic behind that?
Well, you see, General Gorou, General Gorou's friend, I mean, always listens intently when other people are talking, and takes them very seriously. No matter who the other person is, General Gorou's friend treats them all equally. Which, don't get me wrong, is something I admire very much. But the other side of the coin is that it makes General Gorou's friend very susceptible to falling for the other party's verbal traps and being led by the nose. If something like that is bothering you, your best bet is simply to not give the other party your full, undivided attention. Don't hang on their every word, and when they ask a difficult question, just gloss over it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So that's how it's done.
Well, it's something to try. Whether it'll actually work in this case is a different question. Going through the motions is a skill that everyone has to get the hang of as they get older. I'm guessing General Gorou's friend is on the younger side.
Well, on my friend's behalf, thank you for your advice.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I heard that Miwa from Sangonomiya Shrine is also in the area. Why don't you ask her for advice too?
Because of course we have to start going around asking people for advice.
She's supposed to be good with interpersonal stuff. It can't hurt to get another perspective.
Makes sense. All right, let's see what Miwa has to say.
Too bad that it's not a unique character.
Most people who wish to have an audience with Her Excellency usually start by presenting their name cards and official documents to Miwa, who then passes them along. So I'm sure Miwa has lots of experience dealing with all kinds of people.
General Gorou, and the captain of Swordfish too. What are you doing here?
We didn't get a chance to hear everything he had to say. Well, that's unfortunate.
We wanted to ask you about something.
You tell Miwa about the jam you're in.
I see. So General Gorou's friend wants to overcome his weakness, right?
That's right. Do you have any advice?
Let me think. My advice would be to hide what you are really thinking.
Hide your thoughts.
Cast your minds back. Why do you think Yae Miko was able to tease General Gorou's friend, and not the other way around? It's because she always has that same smile on her face, so no one ever knows what she's really thinking. She's already won the battle right from the start. If General Gorou's friend wants to go head-on with her, he must at least learn to do as she does, to conceal the workings of his mind.
You make so much sense. So what you're saying is, my friend just needs to keep his cool, and she won't have the chance to take advantage of him.
Exactly. Many things look complicated on the surface, but often, all it comes down to is who loses their cool first.
Wonderful. You have my gratitude. I'm sure with your approach, that friend of mine will be able to overcome his weakness.
Then I wish General Gorou's friend a great victory.
Well, I'm slowly starting to gain confidence. Oh, I suddenly remembered. Her Excellency updated her general operational directives recently. Who knows? There may be some useful suggestions in there too. Let's go take a look, just to be thorough.
Okay. The way they kept emphasizing the word friend was
Her Excellency
silly.
handed me the general operational directives in 3 parts, and I think this is where I placed them.
I'm gonna wait till you... Okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna wait till he finishes, but... He finished much quicker that time.
Deployment and mobilization, logistics, conflict resolution, dealing with Outlander merchants. Aha! Got it! How to avoid awkward social situations. Well, that's Her Excellency for you. She thinks of everything, doesn't she?
What does it say?
Socializing is as important as a decisive battle. Know yourself and your enemy to succeed. Boy, if even Her Excellency treats this so seriously, then we'd really better be careful. What I take from this is it's not enough just to learn some general countermeasures. We need specific knowledge of Yae Miko's individual weaknesses to achieve ultimate victory. But how do we figure her out?
I think we can visit Yae Publishing House.
Yae Publishing House. Makes sense. Since she goes there often, perhaps we can find some telling details about her there. Let's go and investigate.
Okay then. So all the way back to Inazuma, right? Huh. I expected it to be a bigger building. I don't know why.
Ah, greetings. Here to buy some books? We just got a new batch of light novels in. Oh, these ones are all the rage at the moment. I must say that Lady Guji has a keen eye for a good book. Almost everyone she picks is a bestseller. Apparently, the rumor goes that if you can impress Lady Guji with your writing, you're just one small step away from becoming the next big author.
Are these books personally selected by Yae Miko?
Yes. Well, first we screen all manuscripts, filter out the bad ones, and write synopses for the rest. Then we send those to Lady Guji for final approval.
So, you have close dealings with Guji Yae. What sort of person is she?
Well, for starters, she's a very busy person. Whenever she visits the Yae Publishing House, she never stays for long. So, actually, we don't know a whole lot about her. Still, she seems very invested in Yae Publishing House. And on occasion, she'll share some of her promotional strategies with us. Take That's Life magazine, for example. When we first started running it, sales were very poor. The return was barely covering costs, and for a while, it was on the verge of being axed. But the fans weren't happy about the prospect of their favorite magazine being discontinued. They kept writing in, begging us to keep it going. So in the end, Lady Guji stepped in and drew up a new marketing plan.
Huh.
Next thing you know, sales are through the roof.
That's Life. Wait, isn't that...
What's up?
Nothing. It just reminded me of something unrelated. I didn't realize Yae Miko personally handled the marketing for Yae Publishing House. Yet more proof of her unparalleled skill in reading people's minds. Anyway, thank you very much. Is there anything more you can tell me about Guji Yae?
No, that's all. Look, I'm not sure what your plan is here, but I caution you against trying to second-guess Lady Guji. Just my opinion, but she's the most mysterious person I've ever met.
You think she's mysterious too? I guess we can forget about getting any insights this way then. Actually, you said that this batch of light novels was hand-picked by her, right? Maybe we could take a brief look. Perhaps we can get some inspiration from them.
Sure. If you're interested, I recommend this book. I've been to other worlds, but I've never tasted defeat. The protagonist doesn't have any particularly exciting abilities, but never fails to defeat strong opponents. It's all thanks to their wealth of experience and cunning strategies.
These novel names are kind of weird.
Cunning strategies. In that sense, it sounds similar to Her Excellency Sangonomiya.
Oh, there's an iconic line in this book that people quite like. One who relinquishes nothing also gains nothing. If you want to win when you're at a disadvantage, a little sacrifice is probably going to be necessary.
Thank you for the valuable advice. Well, one more string to our strategic bow. Although I didn't learn much about my enemy, I've still learned a lot from everyone.
Are you sure that you want to keep using the word enemy in front of the guy who's running the bookstore for, Yae Miko?
It's time to put these theories to the test. Let's go to Yae Miko's lair, the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Okay then.
So
the?
this is the Grand Narukami Shrine. It's the first time I've been to this place.
He kind of faded into existence there for a second.
Hello there. You look like you have something weighing on your mind. Would you like to draw a fortune slip? The Grand Narukami Shrine's fortune slips have always been very accurate.
I've heard that the generals of the past used to employ all sorts of divination techniques to find out their fortune before a battle? I'm not in the habit of it, but since the opportunity's come up, I'd like to give it a try. Let's draw one together.
Okay then. Select the center left fortune slip. Draw fortune slip. Successfully drawn a fortune slip. Open it up quick.
Let's see what we've drawn. Good fortune. Not bad. At least it's something good. It means that our training must have been effective. Things will go differently this time.
We didn't do very much training though. All he did was get a little bit of advice from people. Even then, I'm not entirely sure how useful it'll be, but we'll see.
Any second now, we'll be face to face with her.
We're in this together.
Don't worry. All our hard work is definitely going to pay off.
I don't remember Aether doing much either, but okay.
She can forget about teasing me this time.
You look for Yae Miko together with Gorou.
Oh? You arrived a little later than expected. Did you run into some trouble along the way?
You knew we were coming?
But of course. That's why I'm here waiting for you.
I thought it was because you're supposed to be at this place.
So what if you knew we were coming? This time, we won't get caught off guard. We're here to...
Slow down. No need to rush. Let me guess. In the past, I used to have many believers coming to see me at the shrine every day, and most of them came for the same reason. Especially those who came in pairs. 9 times out of 10, they were here seeking to know their future fate, hoping that it would be a lifetime together. If you're interested, I'd be quite happy to do a reading for you two.
Together for a lifetime?
Whoa there, calm down, Gorou.
Remember what Shuhei said? We mustn't pay too much attention to what she says. Otherwise, we may be fooled by her cunning words.
Now that I think about it, perhaps I never needed to recommend that store to you in the first place. You can just leave all your fur grooming to your little friend here. Imagine him holding your tail in one hand, combing it gently with the other.
Uh-oh, not good. My mind is already full of mental images.
Yeah, me too.
I'll have to resort to the method Miwa taught us.
By the way, there's really no point in trying to hide the way you feel. You might be able to remain stony-faced if you really try, but with your tail swishing behind you, it tells everything.
What?
Then again, you know what? Most people only pay attention to your tail, but those soft, pointy ears are really just as fascinating.
I can't take it anymore.
There's only one method left. A cunning strategy that no one saw coming. This is going to hurt me almost as much as it hurts my opponent. But there's no other way.
Gorou.
I think the real reason you know me so well is that you're just like me. Just like me, you hug your tail when you go to sleep. And just like me, you daydream about someone else grooming your tail for you.
Okay.
I see. You decided to admit your feelings in an effort to bring me down with you. Not bad. I suppose this is a step forward for you. But I'm afraid
Yeah, she has no tail.
I don't have a tail at all.
Wait a second, doesn't she have the ears, though? That's interesting.
No!
KO.
Retreat! Retreat! Fighting on is futile. Better to conserve resources for the next confrontation. We're out of here! When I get back, I'm going to train harder than I've ever trained before. I won't lose to her again!
Bye-bye now. Come again soon.
Okay, then. Tactical retreat. Next time. Obviously, she's messing with them.
What? Another bad one?
Let's go back over to the tree very fast, because I want to see if I can, I'm going to have to ignore that because I don't have official out. But I want to see if I can, claim any more, or get any more levels for this. Unfortunately, no. I haven't been collecting very many treasure chests, so... Okay, so there's another thing I want to do... Oh wait, I better claim the ending reward very fast. Go ahead, do this. There's another thing I want to do. It's over in Rito. I'm not entirely sure exactly where it is in Rito. It could be right here. Yeah. It's transferring me somewhere. We're on the other shore? There's a camp here. Paimon, wonder what it's here for. Investigate? What's this doing here? Who could have put it here? Could have put it there? What? It sounds like someone's coming. Quick, we've got to hide. Where do we hide? Oh. Well, I suppose that's one way to handle that. But that's not what I wanted to do. I hope that didn't ruin the quest. Okay. Hide next to the camp. Oh, okay. What's going on? Well, so this stuff's finally arrived. Took them long enough. Ugh. And this box is broken on one side, too. Come on, I told them to be careful. Let's just hope nothing inside is broken. Looks like none of the bottles broke. Eh? Why is this bottle's cap loose? You have to unscrew it first before installing it. Come on. And these alcohol-making ingredients have too strong a flavor. Let's move them out first. Eh? What are all these slimes doing here? Oh wait, that's Harrison. Looks like he's something or other.
Think you can get away?
It's no big deal.
Here we go.
They're not even attacking you, dude.
Allow me.
For some reason, they only like to attack me.
Yeah.
None of the other NPCs. Thank you, Traveler. Thank you so much for your help. If not for you, this place would have been my grave today. Where are you up to here? I'm, moving goods. Moving goods. I mean, you know that doing business is hard here on Rito. This camp is, well, you can consider it a little trick of mine. Some days back, I commissioned a friend to help, to ship me some alcohol-making ingredients from Mondstadt. He then got a test batch of new product from the Dawn Winery, which was just shipped here. I thought it was really hard to sail between Mondstadt and Inazuma, or rather even Liyue and Inazuma due to like the thunderclouds or whatever. I could be wrong about that. But he hasn't been all that careful, so some of the boxes are broken and the cap on a bottle of alcohol-making ingredients was loosened. I decided to unscrew it so that I could then reinstall it. But I never expected that a whole bunch of slimes would come jumping out of the unscrewed cap. What a strange occurrence. Brewing ingredients from the Dawn Winery, huh? It doesn't matter right now. As for the ingredients, I'll settle with that fellow the next time he comes by. You saved my life, and I owe you something for it. Take these first, then. That aside, you see that small boat over there? That's another one of my little tricks. Using that boat, you can sneak over to Narukami Island from here. Convenient, huh? And why would I need to sneak? Ah, you see, this is what they call expecting the unexpected. Well, I need to go back and take stock of those goods, so I can't stay here long. Once again, thank you so much, Traveler. Looks like I'll have to change up my pickup spot. Oh, that was it? Okay. Let's see if this boat really works the way... Well, it really does work. Surprisingly. I'm amazed. Let's see where it takes us. Let's open up this. I think I see a treasure chest over there. You know what? I may as well get it. That is a treasure chest, right? Yeah, it is.
Another test subject.
Okay.
Time for takeoff.
Darn it.
Let's play. Here we go.
I was
Winner
clearly
goes
aiming
out
elsewhere,
the
but whatever.
My apologies.
The stupid auto-aim feature that you can't turn off.
Wrong test subject.
I wish that there was like a button that you could toggle for that. You know, not having to go into like settings or whatever, just a button that you can press.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Look at that, I got one electro sigil. You know what that means? I can actually go turn those in at the tree. And I think I'll go do that. Go ahead and go up here. Yeah, so let's turn that in. Now I'm at level 14. I can claim the next reward. I still need... Oh, wait a second. What kind of... Oh, it's a claymore. Darn it. I need a sword one. Not the claymore type. It doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go ahead and start making those wishes now. Well, would you look at that? I wasn't expecting to get Gorou. Okay, cool. So I got Gorou. And that's the first time I've ever gotten him, so obviously starting off at level 1. But, yeah, that's cool. So, thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I'm going to be continuing Gorou's hangout event. It's actually kind of fitting that I got him, because of that. In fact, let's look at the paths that I've unlocked here. Wow. It splits off into 4 different paths once you get to this point. That's actually kind of funny. I thought that there were a lot of split-offs in that one conversation, but I wasn't entirely sure. Anyway, so yeah, thanks again, see you next time, and bye-bye.